Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today we are running what is perhaps the worst Malphite deck in the entire game. A deck that includes Zoe, 2 Malphite, and 3 Leona. This is just all Targon, so as you can imagine we're also running the Allegiance card, the Mountain Scryer in this deck, along with a lot of Leona's Daybreak cards. And the reason why we include Leona is because of the Eye of the Ra-Harak, another Daybreak card which synergizes with Malphite. So we're just trying the two out together. Now, I do want to say, not very good gameplay today, and I think it just is the meta that we exist in. I'll say half the meta right now. This deck is way too slow to be able to combat with Azir of Irelia. And then also the second part I just want to gripe about, and maybe you guys can put your input as well, is kind of the new releases and the champions that were released during this latest expansion. I think we're at the point now they are somewhat underwhelming. Even Irelia, who's kind of put into this aggro deck with Azir and is just overtaking the meta, and so we've got this counter meta sort of culture at the moment, and that's all we really see is counters to Irelia Azir or Irelia Azir. So yes, Irelia is somewhat of a disappointment at the moment, and then Zilean and Malphite, both of those, I mean, they were pretty hype coming out. The release trailers looked really interesting, but Zilean just seems too much of a support champion. I think he's too unreliable with his level up, and then once he is leveled up, I don't think you have enough meaningful cards in the deck that you're going to be able to play them over and over. The game, like it just gives you like versatility, really, because the game doesn't really allow you to play all the cards that you played beforehand, right? So Zilean is going to recreate these cards. You're going to be able to to decide if you want to play the fleeting cards or new ones, and a lot of times, because it is situational, you just end up playing new ones and wasting the fleeting cards, so kind of his level up goes to waste. So really just like the flexibility and versatility of Zilean, but really hard to level him up, and he's not very reliable. So he's more of a support champion, with other champions being the main win conditions. And then Malphite is just too slow, and I don't know that Malphite ever hits decks. Outside of something like a Targon's Peak deck. Malphite is way too slow to exist in the meta, and I think in the future meta as well. Just there's not enough with Malphite to be able to justify putting him out on turn 7 over another card, or just trying to finish off the game. Now, what are some things that the developers can do to stop this? And hopefully in the next patch we do get a lot of changes to champions. I'm really lobbying for changes to like never use champions and underpowered ones. I think that would be great direction to go with the buffs, and hopefully they do a lot of them. And then yeah, I just hope that Malphite and Zilean specifically are going to get buffed, just because I think they're super underpowered at the moment. So we'll see what they end up doing. But yeah, turn 7 for Malphite I just don't think is doing enough. Putting him into this sort of landmark synergy deck with Taliyah as well, which is kind of, I think, what they were going for, is just too slow as well. Taliyah's coming out too late. Including a whole bunch of landmarks in your deck is just not good. You're just not getting really good value out of it. And then once he levels up, I mean, you do get the stuns, but a lot of times the game is already finished. There's no way to level him up. Like, you can't play it slow, and you end up losing before you even get Malphite out. So that being said, hopefully I got you guys psyched up for this video today. This is potentially the worst deck in Legends of Runeterra. One game today, one win. Hopefully you guys will we'll see, I guess, what I mean by that. But yeah, Daybreak cards. We got some synergy with Eye of the Ra-Harak. We're also running Star Tipped Peak for synergy with Mountain Scryer, and I did the best that I could. Even overwhelmed cards for Malphite and making contact with the Nexus. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I mean, I tried, I really did, but hopefully tomorrow there will be a little bit better of a video. Anyway, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against Power Meth. Fresh Nasus. Leona Malphite. Zoe. Yeah, let's go like this. Actually, kind of a decent Zoe opener, to be honest.
The desert by my side.
That's annoying. on him. Alright, at least he didn't have Ravenous Butcher, right? So we're just gonna go and attack. He's got like a Vile Feast or whatever. We can just use Pale Cascade. But he doesn't, so that's fine. I think we play Star Tip to peek here. Or run Star Tip to peek. I don't really think I care if he's got Vile Feast. Alright, I'm going to Solari Shield Bearer here if he lets us.
See what we see.
Clad in shining sunlight.
The waters give you life, child.
How many butchers does he have? Unless he played it wrong.
We are nothing without each other.
You are bound to me, and I to you.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. We're gonna drop or block the
Azir's command.
3-mana unit, and we may end up just blocking. Ah, nah, we've got Star Shaping. We're just gonna take the damage. I'm not going to give him Slay procs, more Slay procs than he needs. Ooh, alright. Cool. Let's go Messenger. I'm doing this to activate Pal Cascade. I'm doing that over Solari Sunhawk as well. Strike here. He, I think, most likely has Nasus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 4 of 10. He most likely has Nasus and or Thresh. Oh, okay, he doesn't. He has Nasus. Almost guaranteed. Can we do that? I think we can. I think we're gonna play Solari Sunhawk here. I want to play this because he drew some cards, so there's a good chance that he's got another card that he can play, and then we can go for Crescent Strike afterwards. So we're already blocking a lot of his units here. So there it is. See? And well, who do we want to block here? We're going to stun these two units because we are going to block into his big ones. No use from that now. Good try. Alright, Nasus is coming out.
You cannot sway me.
It is what it is, though. Alright. And no protection for Zoe now. And that sucks. Because I'm just about to level her up. So Zenith Blade. Let's hope he doesn't have anything like a Vengeance. Awesome. Forces him to open attack. Basically, we use super cool star chart. We have to hope to get Moon Silver. Actually, no, we can play Star Shaping. We can play Star Shaping. Yep. Awesome. And the Zoe lives. Let's go Living Legends. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not gonna get a lot of use out of that. Sweet. I'm going to pass here. We're going to bank the mana.
The cycle begins anew.
I mean, all I need is one more Slave Rock. I've got another one though. We want to do Raven
May
here.
our light shine forever.
And I think we got to keep up enough mana for Star Shaping.
We weren't expecting callers.
Ship time!
1, 2, throw it down. I gotta end the round. We overdraw here, but gotta end it.
They will beg for death. Yes, you.
Sand and blood.
Judgment awaits.
Alright.
Always forward.
That is definitely wrong. Isn't this wrong?
The wheel never stops turning.
No, I guess not. Doesn't really matter now what we have.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it! First light
That's
of
an
luminous
atrocity.
sunlight.
We'll just go right through. Does
The
this
sun's splendor
pop his
revealed.
spell shield? It does. That's interesting. I mean, if he doesn't have atrocity, then we can just...
Agreed. Punishment, if I serve as an example.
I mean, I gotta go with the Mountains prior. Let's go with the Trickster. This is like the only way we can win here. I mean, if he's got atrocity, then we can't stop this anyway, so... What does it matter, right?
You.
Okay. Matters a little bit. 5, 6. I mean, don't we go Malphite? I think we go Malphite here.
Because I am a mountain.
Get tough. We're at 8. Yeah, we don't have enough. He's searching for it. If he finds it, then he wins. If not, then I think we can win by 1. Oh no, we've got exact lethal. I'm going like this because I want him to use a card. There's a chance that he drew the box.
Unwavering
There's a
strength.
chance he drew the box. Oh no, he didn't. Wow, we got the win! We actually won! That Zoe level up actually ended up winning us the game. It's crazy. There you go. You ever seen an elusive Malphite and Leona?